can break too.
Yeah, and so we made a big mistake today. We were actually filming a video, and we
broke almost everything in front of the truck.
Yeah, we actually ended up breaking, we broke a steering linkage, and we broke an A-arm, we broke a shock, and we probably broke something else too. So, what we're going to be doing today is, you're going to see there's going to be a couple of these HPI repair videos on this one. Yeah, here you can see a little better what beautifulness happened to this truck.
Oh, by the way, it wasn't just one steering rod, it was two steering rods.
2 of them broke. Well, no, the other one had a pin that just popped out. I found out.
It's
close enough.
Close enough.
So, what we're going to do...
and above all that, we broke a driveway.
Oh, yeah, we
bent it, but it's total.
I probably need to go find that. Okay, so the tools, today we're going to be doing the AR.
It's in the backpack somewhere.
Yeah, go look for it in the red bag. So, okay, today, for starters in today's video, all we're going to be doing is we're going to be showing you how to change an HPI. Okay, so what we're going to do, first off,
bend.
Yeah, we bent the ends of this. It can still be used if we hammer it out. So today, first, you need an A-arm. This is my box of random RC stuff. And the nice thing about HPI products is that their A-arms are reversible, so that it can be used front, and then if you flip it over for the other side, it can be used that way too.
For the back.
Oh yeah, it can be used for front and back.
Left and right.
Left and right. So what we're gonna need is a little spot to put our stuff. So we're gonna drop the body pins in there. Take our nice little hex wrench. Take the wheel off. You'll only need to take off the wheel on the side that you broke. Just for the reason of you don't need to really take the whole front of the truck apart to do an A-arm. So
we take the other side off to fix the steering wheel, don't we?
Next video. So here we can see, holy cow, that broke nicely. So what we'll have next is there will be a hex. Should just pop off, looks like that. Parts container. Then there's a little teeny pin. And then now we can see the destroyed A-arm and its friends. Happy tree friends. Now there's oil. There's oil all over the front. There's oil all over the front because it said to leak.
Not to mention, we broke the suspension.
Yeah. So what we're gonna want to do here is get a tool to get this pin out. Actually, first we're gonna work on the shock. So here, what we need is some Allen keys. And I'll put all the tools that I used and all the sizes in the description so that you know exactly what you need and make sure you have it before you start.
Nothing worse than having a workstation and starting to take something apart and realizing you're missing tools and parts.
Yeah, I made that mistake on the Erevo.
It's especially bad if you can't just leave it there and come back to it later. If you have a workstation that is not a permanent workstation,
yeah,
it's terrible.
So here in just a sec, the shock should just fall. It's a pretty long screw. Oh, another important thing, make sure you know where your screws go, because if you get your screws lost, or
mixed up.
Yeah, mixed up, sorry. Bad things will ensue. And the thing about suspension pieces is screws here are not exactly interchangeable. So, this is a rather long screw. It's taking us time getting out. Rest in peace suspension. We got our screw. So the shock's out now. And I'm not sure right away how to get the A-arm off. So when you aren't sure, what you do is you go grab the HPI manual. So in the manual, it should always have a section where it gives the full teardown on your truck. So in here, in spots where you have to remove your A-arm, so on this truck specifically, for removing the arms, you also have to fold down the front half of your truck. It actually like folds down here under the bumper. I'm gonna actually have Gavin work on this. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take those two screws out. You're gonna need this wrench right here. So like I said, you'll always have parts description in your manual. Oh, we actually didn't break this shock.
You may notice this truck is a little wet and dirty. We brought it straight in from outside.
Yeah, we were outside.
Cleaned it all first.
We were outside bashing. Another one of these videos this year we're gonna do a top tools list for what you will need for your RC hobby.
The most general tools that aren't really anything special, but you'll need for almost any repair.
So, and also before you ever go into repair, you want to make sure you have all the parts for it. 'Cause if you don't,
Again, same problem with your workspace. Very long.
trade one.
Hold on.
So also, keep your body out of the way. Okay, so that's out, excuse me. So, now you'll find, before the front of your truck pops down, on a Savage, there's a screw right here holding on the front bumper. So, again for this, you'll need your standard. So now we have loosened the front bumper partially, but now, also, there are a couple of pins back here. I may need pliers. So if you can't find the actual pliers, oh.
Guess who had these? Guess who had pliers in his pocket the whole time?
So the piece will look kind of like that, just a little pin, and there are two of them. They're on the back of these plastic support arms. And this will happen right here when you're done. And now with that bent rod, wow, that's bent. You can just pull it out. It's covered in grease. So you want to keep a pile of fully broken parts and a pile of maybe savable parts. Like that. Okay, so once that's done, that'll fold down. Don't need to worry about that for much longer. You can actually remove wires with these, or remove C-clips. What we're going to do is we're going to pull out this thing. Okay, C-clips off. There we go. See you guys next time.
I'll keep doing this.
Yeah.